Some people are enchanted by winter's first snowfall, while others are itching to escape the season's colder weather as soon as the first flake flies. Thankfully, Connie Vanderpool with Southwest Tour and Travel has already done the planning for you. She's here with 5 great winter getaway ideas that are going to warm your soul without burning a hole in your wallet. Welcome, Connie.
Thanks for having me back again.
So you have some options for the rest of 2018 and then heading into 2019. So let's just start off first with the holiday tours.
We've got some great holiday tours coming up for you. We've got our Holidays in Branson is leaving actually next week. Then we have our Christmas Around the World where we go and we see some great cultures, Lithuanian, Polish, all kinds of different things. So basically it's a great way to ring in the holidays. You can see Samson at the Sight and Sound, Titanic, that's part of our show. Yakov, Make America Laugh Again, and let's, like, with the economy and the way things are going, don't we all need to laugh? $1 Million Quartet, and that is just a fun thing to see. That's been around, and Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, it kind of highlights some of the Carl Perkins, Elvis Presley, so it highlights that. 6 is a great entertainment that's going to be on there. And then you can go down to Branson and see the Gift of Lights, those beautiful Christmas lights. Brett Family has a Christmas show, and then the Hughes brothers also put on a great show.
Oh, wow, this looks like a ton of fun. And so then coming up after the holidays, we go into the New Year, which is another big holiday, and a lot of people want to kick that off with a lot of fun. So tell me about the New Year in Nashville.
Well, and we were just talking, Nashville is such a fun town.
Best place.
Oh, it is just fun. So we're going to go down there January 1st through the 5th. We fly down there, so you get to get right there. We are going to transport you to the airport for our flight down there, and then we stay at that beautiful Opryland Hotel, and it's just gorgeous. We see the Country Music Hall of Fame. We'll go to Studio B where they actually do some of the recording, the Johnny Cash Museum, Patsy Cline Museum, and we do a Nashville nightlife. And how about dancing at the Wild Horse Saloon?
Nothing better.
Fun.
Nothing better.
Ryman Auditorium where it all began, and then you got some free time to explore, you know, downtown Tootsie's, some of those great places. We're going to have our dinner at Blake Shelton's new restaurant, and then of course we'll see a show at the Grand Ole Opry. So that's our Nashville tour, and I do have to release airline tickets, so sign up soon on that one.
And then after that, it starts getting pretty cold, and a lot of us get sick of that weather. So warmer weather sounds pretty enticing. So tell me about the Southern Charm tour.
Oh, and you know, that's some of my favorite area, that southern area that you go down there and see the moss on the trees. January 25th through February 9th, we're going to go down there. We stay right in the historic district in Charleston, see things like the Folly Beach. We do a chariot, horse-drawn chariot tour. See some of those beautiful flowers down there, and just the history, like Patriots Point in Charleston. And then in Savannah, we'll do a trolley tour to kind of show you the area, see some of the beautiful parks that are down there. And then Savannah, the riverfront, is always a fun thing. Then we're on to St. Augustine, Florida, where they have lots of history, the Bridge of Lions there. Castillo de San Marco is one of the oldest forts. Cathedral Basilica there in St. Augustine, and we're going to the Fountain Youth. How about that?
Yes.
And a wildlife preserve there in Florida as well, and seeing some great lighthouses and museums. So that's our Southern Charm tour.
And then you have the Best of Texas tour, and so Texas is becoming a pretty popular spot for a destination, and you have one of the most popular spots as a tour.
We do. In Texas, there's a lot of different diverseness in Texas. We're going to go, and we go to the Waco area where we're going to have some free time. We stop at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum on our way down. We also see the National Vietnam War Museum. And like I say, Waco, we'll have some free time, see the Magnolia Market area. And then in San Antonio, that's just a real fun place. We do the Riverwalk, Tower of Americas, and we visited an olive orchard. Would you ever think of that in Texas?
No.
And the Space Center Houston, we do there. And then in Dallas, we do some touring downtown. We do a JFK tour to see that history. And how about the South Fork Ranch, you know, where Dallas, the TV show, was. And then on the way back, we do the Oklahoma City National Memorial. And that's our Best of Texas tour, February 3rd through 11th.
And then spring comes, and there's nothing better than pretty blossoms. So tell me about the Cherry Blossom Time Tour.
Oh, our Cherry Blossom Time Tour, I like to say it's a bucket list tour because we're going to go to the East Coast and see those great cherry blossoms in bloom, hopefully. President Benjamin Harris home we see on the way down. Gettysburg, we do the military park, the cemetery for the history. We do Mount Vernon, get to see that as well. The Capitol tour. And then the Holocaust Museum is a very sobering place to go, as well as Arlington National Cemetery, lots of history. We do a DC Lighted Trails tour, the Pentagon 911 Memorial. And then we also have some time with the Jefferson, Lincoln, Vietnam, and Korean Memorial. So you can see there's a lot of different history there. We do the new Museum of the Bible, and a new edition is a free day this year. We go into Virginia and do Richmond City Tour and Virginia Beach, as well as a aviation museum, and get to see some lighthouses. And Monticello, in the Ark Encounter, we get to see that on the way back. That's a new attraction that's very popular, as well as the Creation Museum. And then while we're in Kentucky, we're going to see some of those beautiful horses and the Gateway Arch on the way home.
Oh, I love it. There's so many great options. It's hard to know which one to choose.
It is.
But how can giving the gift for Southwest Tour and Travel's excursion, how can that be something great as well?
Well, you know, to give the gift of travel and memories is just something that you can never take back, and it's something you'll always have. And with Southwest Tour and Travel for Christmas, you can give the gift of travel with a gift certificate. They're good for any of our travel services, whether it be a motor coach tour, airline, cruises, vacation package, and they don't expire for 5 years. So a gift for a mother or a father, or, you know, somebody that's got everything and you don't know what to give them. So.
And tell me about why traveling by luxury motor coach is such a great experience.
Well, everything's taken care of for you. The reservations are all done for you, the hotels, the attractions, nice way to travel. You're with a group, and basically here in Sioux Falls, we pick up right here in Sioux Falls over at the Econo Lodge on Cliff Avenue, so it's just a great way to travel.
And stress-free because you have all the planning done.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Connie, for coming in and sharing this with us.
Thank you.
If you'd like to find out more about any of the tours we talked about today, be sure and call them toll-free to request a tour brochure at 1-800-669-1309. And remember, a travel gift certificate would make a great gift for the hard-to-buy for a person in your life. And we've got a special offer just for Keloland Living viewers. If you sign up for one of the tours you've seen today, you'll receive a $50 sign-up discount per person. But sign up soon because some of these tours only have limited space left.